Alvin! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alvin, right! Great to have you back!
Look sharp! fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Remember, if the pain's too much,
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Google policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then. Everything in armor is all mine. Bet that shell's hiding something tasty. Swallow there! I can carve through walls and split it open!
Be my guest.
I'd let you all down.
dance in the wind!
Water snake
Now,
fight!
I'll be trying to play one.
Hurricane strike! Going in!
Here we go again.
Hurricane
Take
strike!
this.
Darkness!
Bestow thy mystic mercy.
Divine
Alright, fairy circle.
Here goes!
Allow me to help you.
Hang with darkness!
This one's mine!
Elucidate! Elusive deity!
Strength!
Tornado drive!
Their arcs were interrupted!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Dance in the wind!
There you are! I'll face you! Bestow thy mystic mercy. Fairy circle! Not today! Elusive deity! I'll face you! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Elusive deity! Tornado drive!
Sweet now!
One more! Demon's descent! Flashing fang! Eat this!
Tell her where that came from!
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, this Olim kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bones with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there. By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going. Thistleum was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
Okay. Why? Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
I'd like to check... their wares, if you don't mind.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Did we really just spend that much money? Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hootle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Go no further!
Elusive deity! Tornado drive! Snake of
In
the
here!
abyssal deep! Clear for us a path!
Look, child!
I'll take out
In a
the
bind?
legs with my shield.
charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Tornado drive! Not so fast!
Seal!
Make the efficiency clear for us to pass! Double demon serpent!
Lightning orb! More where that came from!
Elusive deity! Tornado drive!
This one's mine!
Hurricane Force!
Elusive deity! Look out! Tornado drive!
Wind astral energy!
Onward and upward.
I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Now you see what I can do!
Here I come!
Sleep now! If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay? Gusty nail!
Yeah! Your arm!
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds!
Charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you!
Firmament render!
Not today!
Firmament render!
Going in.
Sword Rain Alpha!
In here!
Take this!
Gusty nail! Now for something special!
He who prepared. My exploits are bearing fruit.
Gotta break through!
Can't get out of this!
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds!
Ready and raring!
Take this!
I'll thank you!
More for the stockpile!
Going in.
Cyclone! Hurricane Foot! Take that! One last one!
Make of the abyss!
Raging Cascade!
Not today!
Raging Cascade!
I'm ready!
All yours, Kisara!
Looks like we won.
Retreat if you know what's good for
tear
you.
you to shreds!
I'll smash you!
Their arms were interrupted.
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds!
Far enough. This one's mine.
Raging Cascade! Sleep now! More for the stockpile!
This one's mine. I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Take this!
Gusty nail! Now for something special! May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Seal! Firmament render! Firmament render! Arrow fall! Raging Cascade! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
No further! Anything in armor is all mine!
Lightning meteor.
I'll blind you with the dust!
Firmament render! With this, I can become even stronger.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Little help!
This one's mine!
Going in! I can carve through armor!
Seal! More
I shall feel you when you stay! Hitting
Sharpness all!
Rising weapon!
Leave the ensnaring to me!
Yeah!
I'll be saving this one!
Grind you into
Hurricane Strike! Now! Consider me your guardian angel!
It's over!
Hurricane Strike! Design!
Do you require a hand?
Seal! Hurricane Strike! One more!
Thanks!
More where that hit!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the fort. Retreat if you know what's good for you.
This one's mine!
Begin!
Fall into thine own In here!
Take that! Hitting pile driver!
A charge like that could easily be faced.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it. This one's mine.
Double Demon Fang! Rising weapon!
I'm ready!
In here!
Look, this one seems clear for us to pass.
Sonic Thrust!
Lightning
Demon Fang!
Thunderblade!
So I
Demon Fang! This one's all mine!
Tiger Blade!
Fairy circle!
Say, reason! Pierce through the senses! In here! More from the south pile! Fall into thine own depth! Concentration! Now full respect!
Elusive deity!
Not today!
Lightning condemns!
Lightning
Thunderblade!
thrust!
Lightning
Rising
condemns! Thunderblade! Magic Kazam!
Orochi Fury!
Thunderblade!
Double Demon Fang!
One
Demon
more!
Fang!
Show thy mystic mercy!
Double
Magic
Demon Fang!
Kazam! Thunderblade!
Fairy circle!
Thanks so much!
I'm practically unstoppable! What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
I can finally...
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did, just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was Astral Arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. Poodle, let me know if you sense anything. I want to go back to bed.
Let's see what you've got.
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! In here! More for the stockpile! Cyclone! Here's another one! Firmament Render! Sleep now! The waters of Creed magic! Tidal wave! Take that! One last round! Shield! I'll be saving this one! Magic! Holy Land! One last one!
Can you take it? Going in.
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! In here! Cyclone!
Another incantation ruined.
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Sealed!
You're mine! Going in.
Firmament Render!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Arrow Wall! Now for something
Resonate
special!
with these. I'm ready!
Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer! You're mine!
Magic Step! Thunder Gleam!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Citizen!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
Little help! In here! Magnificent! Holy Lamp! Going in! Fall! Are those arms even natural? Sealed! Going in!
Water snake, wait!
Gusty Nail! Consider me your guardian
Too fast! Stand back! I'll trip it up.
Fall into thine own death! In here!
Demon Fang!
Falling concentrate all! Fires of Charger Blade! This sealed! Awake!
Flaming
Take
meteor!
this!
Awaken the sleeping spirit!
I'll face you.
Sharpness!
This one's mine!
One more!
This one's mine!
Bullseye!
On guard!
Take
Give
it!
them!
Bullseye!
Onward and upward.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there.
No apologies necessary.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned, but if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts.
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me. that's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go. Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though, there are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Sleep now. Not on my watch! Lightning condemned! Thunderblade! One more time! In here! Magic Gazam! Holy Lamp! Leave the enemy's arc to me!
No complaints here!
Lightning condemned! We managed to turn the tide!
For now. But things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert. Close one! May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Sleep now. Arch sealed! A whirling struggle. Blah, blah, blah. Cyclone!
I'm ready!
Law!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
One more! One last one!
Mine!
Magic Gazam! In here!
This
Holy
one's
War! Lava!
Make it rain!
Dohalim!
Light Burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
I've still got a ways to go. Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
No further!
May 1,000 gales tear you to... May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! In here! Blah, 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 Cyclone!
Now you see what I can do!
Fire! Sleep now!
Their arts were interrupted.
Awaken the sleeping spirit! Sharpness all! Maybe show Kisara a little kindness, huh?
She can handle it.
You can be really dense, Dohalim.
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Finish it!
Dohalim!
Light Burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
I've been doing really great lately.
Hi, Hoodle! Sleep now. Get on in there with the others! Sharpness all! Here comes! May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Not in your dreams!
Rage.
Ready and raring!
Blah, blah, blah! Cyclone!
It's almost too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest.
You get the gist. Sleep now.
Make it rain!
Kisara, frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
Oh, thanks to you!
Hold on to your art. Here I come!
Blow them away!
I feel sprightlier than before. I'll do my best!
Lightning condemns! In here! Holy Land! Fire's the path towards this way! In here! This'll come in handy! Awaken the sleeping coherence! Sharp missile! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Here!
Yeah, and the leveling to me.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher! You wanna play? Come at me!
Not on my watch!
I'm ready!
Kitara, frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
Oh, thank
Lightning
you!
condemns! In here! Holy Land!
Not today!
Lightning
Much
condemns!
obliged.
In here!
You know Renins and Danins.
Blah blah blah! Holy Land!
In an instant! Impact block!
I should be of some use to us now.
You weren't exactly dead weight before.
Except in regard to doing basic chores.
I'm okay, guys.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel...
Right, here goes!
May 1,000 gales carry the shreds! In here!
This one's mine!
No armor can stop me.
Remind me to stay on your free side.
Blah blah blah! Thunderblade! You got company!
The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that! In here! Arrow squall!
Ah!
More with that
In an instant! Impact block!
We work well together.
Like a finely timed wall.
Blah blah blah! Seal! Holy Land!
In an instant! Impact block!
We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
Not far enough.
Horse in this place!
I'll bash in their defense.
Glad you have your uses!
I'll show you how useful I can be.
Fall into God's own death! May 1,000 gales carry you to shreds!
Dance on the wind.
In here!
Begin.
Tiger blade! Firmament render!
Begin.
Seal!
Time to let it rip!
Blah blah blah!
Deity.
Tidal wave! Here's another! Tiger blade! Take that! Blah blah blah! Sleep now!
Protect Dohalim. And tonight's meal is on you. You've got it.
Take that! Magic is out! Let's keep up this pressure!
Another incantation brewing.
I'm on a roll! In here! Holy Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
Right, here goes!
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Gusty nails! They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious! A whirling struggle! Blah, 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 magic! Cyclone! Take that! Lightning Katana! Sleep now! Get on in there with the others! Holy Land!
Not today!
Firmament Treasure! Sleep now!
Resonate with the air form! Stalagmite! Trigger flame! Hurricane strike!
Hit! One last one! Magic is there! Shield! Holy Land! Blah, blah, blah! Thunderblade! I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me?
I shall ensure you survive
Fires of
this.
passion courses this flame! Sleep now. Not on my watch! Sharp dip!
Hitting pile driver! Look sharp!
Hurricane strike! One more! Going in! One at a time! Arch field!
Clear for us a path!
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Not in your dreams! Blah, 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 magic! Sleep now.
Another incantation brewing.
Not today!
Firmament Render!
Azure Storm!
Sleep now.
Take this!
Tidal Wave! Arch requires complete focus! Hurricane strike!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Lightning Condense! In here! Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Certainly not.
Here's enough! Don't mind if I do! You go, Jet! Thunderblade! One more time! Gusty Nail!
Here I come!
One more!
Demon Flame!
Blah, blah, blah! Gusty Nail! No complaints from me.
This looks nice and tough.
And thus sought... Strength yet grows.
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Sleep now.
Smash you!
Not today!
A whirling struggle. Blah, blah, blah. Magic! Cyclone! Hold on to your arts. Here I come. In here. Don't do this, Jess. Tidal Wave!
Outfit! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed one.
Not in your dreams. May magic is him. Sleep now. Falling storm.
I'm ready! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! Making the abyssal deep.
How much longer will our healing arts last?
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way!
Save your breath! All that thing sees is a talking meal!
Then let's show it how wrong it is!
Is it trying to stop us?
Magic is Sam!
I'll face you!
Cyclone, art expert, coming through!
My head's spinning just watching you.
Fires of passion, coursing this blade!
This one's
Sleep
mine.
now! Leaking spirit, hardwire, complete focus! Awaken the sleeping spirit!
Resonate with the earth.
Close one!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara! Here falls to thine own depths! Concentration! Hurricane strike!
Not today!
Very circle! Alright, take this!
Maybe show Kisara a little kindness, huh?
She is strong. She can handle herself.
You can be really dense, though, Halim. The waters of its wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack!
Blah, 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 magic! Tidal wave!
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
Orochi Fury!
Sleep now!
It's go time!
Snake of the
A
abyssal
whirling
deep.
struggle!
Clear for us a
Magic is
path.
in! Cyclone!
Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone.
Feel! Get out of here with the other!
Near death,
This one's mine.
And tonight's meal is on you.
Concentrate all!
Good God.
Push in this place! Feel!
Destruction!
On guard.
Raging
Darkness all!
Hurricane strike.
This one's mine!
I'll smash you.
No further.
Lightning is
Take it.
Feel! Holy Lamp! You get the gist! Kisara, frozen!
Hammer.
Lightning condemned! Feel! Holy Lamp! Blah, blah, blah! Thunderblade! Not in your dreams!
Far enough.
Lightning condemned! In here!
Mine.
Magic is in! Holy Lamp!
What? What the hell is going on?
Lightning condemned!
Fall back, Alphen.
In
We'll
here.
take point here.
Thanks. Sorry to impose on you like this.
Magic is in! Thunderblade!
Let's take free you of your power. Dispel.
Lightning condemned! Thunderblade!
Benediction light.
Heal.
There! Lightning condemned!
Take this.
Seal!
Not today!
Magic is in!
It won't escape me.
Art expert coming through! Thunderblade! May 1,000 gales!
Simply incredible.
You get the gist! Cyclone!
Nice. We've almost got this.
Almost isn't quite
You get
there
the
yet.
gist!
I like your attitude. I'm right with you,
You
Captain.
get the gist! Holy Lamp! Full
Not today!
It's changing tactics.
Does it have an ace up its
Here's
sleeve?
another! May 1,000 gales!
It
Period
looks
is
like we
right!
made 'em mad.
Sleep now!
No art to being interrupted.
This one's mine.
I healed myself.
Not on my watch! Lightning condemned!
Benediction light.
Take this! Here's blah blah blah! Holy Lamp!
With the earth.
You get the gist!
I'll smash you! This should do it!
Go get him! Lightning condemned!
Take this!
Mystic mercy.
Sleep now! Magic is in! Holy Lamp! You
The
get the
enemy's
gist!
open. No further.
Thunderblade! Blah blah blah! Arrow wall!
This one's mine!
Lightning condemned! Seal! Holy Lamp! You get the gist! Halim!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Denison!
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
My astral arts are coming along quite nicely.
Coming along? What do you want to do with them?
Oh, you know. Sprout flowers from the tip of my staff, suspended in midair.
So you want to be a street magician then?
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogl's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle Chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleland that way.
Until we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay?
Let's
May
see
a
what
thousand
you've got.
gales tear you to shreds! Seal! A whirling struggle! Magic is out! Cyclone! Not on my watch! Lightning is out! Seal!
Bloody howling!
Holy Land!
Anything
The enemy
more.
wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that! Seal! Holy Land! Blah, blah, blah!
You made me angry! That was a bad idea!
One last one!
Another incantation
mine.
ruined.
May a thousand gales tear you to shreds!
Demon Fang!
A lord's power never ceases to me. I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malika!
A whirling hold on
I'm
to your
ready.
heart! Dohalim!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Good to know my training is paying off.
There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
Hey!
Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch.
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here.
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Rinwell. Positive thinking is everything.
We finally reached the top.
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Already?
Gotta
May
break
a
through!
thousand gales tear you to shreds! In here! Not in your dreams! May a thousand gales tear you to shreds! Stuck in air!
Take this!
Too much to handle?
I can carve through armor.
Art expert coming through!
Begin!
Field!
Take that!
Cyclone!
Ready?
Leave the enemy's art to me!
No complaint here!
What let you get sick?
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Finish this!
Please, Mom.
In an instant! Impact block!
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
This one's mine! Everlasting darkness! Negative
Here
Not
goes!
today!
Not in your dreams! May a thousand gales tear you to shreds! Sleep now! Make it red! Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant citizen! You don't mess around! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Take it down! Holy Land! Thunderblade!
Rising Falcon!
Raging storm!
Have your storm!
I'll smash you! In a bind?
Art expert coming through! Magic is in! Not my water!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
In here!
So I still had room to grow.
You've collected an awful lot of those objects. You sure it's not just
Hush. Be quiet for a moment. The pieces speak to me.
What?
These relics that have scattered about. I can hear them whispering, longing to reunite with their lost friends and become one again.
Really? Do you hear any voices coming from them, Rinwell?
What? No! Don't get me wrong. I'm really interested in these things too, but I'm not crazy.
But don't you sometimes mutter stuff like, "Come to me, astral energy"?
You're right. Oh my gosh.
Its charm really shines through now that it's been reassembled. Its streamlined shape, its geometric patterns. This is no mere amateur's work.
He's in his own little world at this point.
You get just like him when it comes to weapons, you know.
You're right.
Huh? Why are you guys so quiet all of a sudden?
There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelegion's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shion is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it.
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere.
This is perfect! I'll have everybody's mouths watering when they...
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. I do believe it's about time that I retire. Shall we get moving?
I don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there.
My books are okay. Poodle, shake off that water.
No
May a
choice.
thousand gales tear you to shreds.
Time to stop!
Feel
Not today!
a whirling struggle. Cyclone! Here's enough ready.
I'm ready!
Feel
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed
Here's
round.
rolling
No
swirl.
armor can stop
Make it rain!
Kisara, frozen.
Hammer!
Next time, do you think we could add some more flames into the mix?
Huh? It's not that easy to adjust, you know. Looks like this is a dead end.
Yeah, nothing to see here. Might as well turn back.
Hootle senses something. Hootle, shake off that water.
Courteous, aren't you?
Tear you to shreds!
Now or never.
Now you see what I can do!
In here!
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Sleep now!
Begin!
Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
This could be useful.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Resonate with your mind! Shattering
Banana, let's go!
Bloody hell!
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Sleep now! More for the sunrise!
Dragon
Cyclone! You get the gist. Sealed! Magic is in! Holy land!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the tunnel there are interrupted!
Hit! One last one!
Finish it!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Sleep now!
Falling storm!
Blah!
Make it rain!
One last one!
Look sharp!
Blood.
Rending you a bloody
Here goes!
Great!
May 1,000
courteous,
gales
aren't you?
tear you to shreds! In here!
A
Scream. Rendering you a bloody howling.
Lightning condemned! Sealed! Holy Lance! Blah, blah, blah! Thunderblade!
Rendering you a bloody howling. Time to die.
Swallow's Flight!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Raging Lunar Storm. You're
Too fast!
Stand back.
This one!
I'll trip it up.
Here goes! Bullseye!
bloody howling.
Double Demon Fang!
Ice Prism!
Make it rain!
Kikara! Frozen!
Hammer.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Let's see what
Thousand
you've
Gales
got.
tear you to shreds!
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around. Time to get
Alright, it's showtime!
Rising Water!
Ice Prism! Lightning condemned!
Tiger Sword!
Crash you!
In a bind?
Lightning condemned! Sleep now! You get the drift, Jolene!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Certainly
May
not.
1,000 Gales tear you to shreds! Sleep now! Blah, blah, blah! Gusty Nails!
I owe you so much, Rinwell.
Maybe my arts do have a place in this world.
Sure, there's tons you can do.
Blah, blah, blah! Holy Land!
This one's mine!
Go get blah, blah, blah! In here! Let's get you all touched away!
Double Demon Fang!
ready and
Raging
ready.
Lunar Storm!
Raise that Cyclone!
This one's mine!
Here goes! Bullseye!
Bloody howling.
Make it red! Hit!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
There's something in the water.
Where should I cast my line? Now, where might those fish be? Reel it in. That's not a fish I see often.
I see you've gotten even better at this.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Gosh, the castle's even larger once you get close to it.
What's that
I'll see you again tomorrow. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving. We're almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
I'm
Halt! Are you Alphen and his companions?
Why would you think that?
You are the only ones scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Geneth Haros. So I'll ask again, are you Alphen and his companions? Castle Delpharis.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first. Then we'll make our way to the castle.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shion, we could try to...
That's it!
Hmm?
That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely... artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space, seems unlikely.
Huh?
Glory be to Volron. Glory be to Geneth Haros.
What's going on? What was that about? They were Danans, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean. It didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
The waterway they're floating on appears to lead to Del Faris Castle. If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
Man, this place gives me the creeps.
Law, your legs are shaking.
What? Liar?
Just kidding.
You...
I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where the hell did all the Danans and Renans go? Shion.
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload?
Your guess is as good as mine.
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to.
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, they might be in the mood to give us some answers.
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
And yet, this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Alphen!
Astral energy? Then... that means...
Snap out of it! Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived! You'll die!
Damn it!
Bull Run is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Shion. Killing killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them? Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Volron? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know. And I won't. My hands are stained with blood. But even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
Damn it.
How awful.